Alright, so today is the day we are going backpacking. Right now I'm just hanging out behind the hotel that we stayed in last night, and behind me are some redwoods. They're not very old redwoods, but they are redwoods. We've already seen some pretty big trees, but I think it's going to be even more fun being actually in the redwoods, like walking through the forest and camping out there. So I'm going to go get ready and get packed and get on my way to the Redwood Creek Trail. So we just got to the trailhead. We're gonna get our packs and get ready to go. So we're hiking on the Big Trees Trail, and these are the big trees. So there's a lot of old trees in here. Well, the oldest tree they said was like 1,500 years old, probably. So a lot of these trees are probably like 300. This guy might be over 300. That guy is definitely probably more like 500 or probably more, actually. I don't know. Maybe 1,000. So we're on the Redwood Creek Trail right now, and we're walking through a combination of redwood forest and aspen forest. It's kind of cool how the light shimmers on the trunks because there's a lot of foliage, so you can just see kind of glimpses of white, which is really cool. And it's interspersed with redwood forest. It's kind of an interesting combination. It's definitely more new growth over here. Not as big of redwood trees, but they're still pretty big compared to your regular tree. We've got about, I don't know, several more miles before we get to our campsite. Made myself a peanut butter and jelly tortilla. It's a camping staple. We think we're about half a mile away from camp. Just crossed a little stream. Good thing I got nice big boots on. So this forest over here is much different than the forest that we had before. There's not that many redwoods in here. It's mostly other trees with some moss on them, like we just passed there. And it's pretty nice though. There's a lot of diversity on this trail. I'm excited to see what the campsite will look like. I'm not sure if we'll be close to the redwoods or not, but we shall see. Campsite. right here. We're at the campsite. We've made it to the campsite. Oh, those are the bear lockers. Non-potable water. Do not drink without treating. Is it cold? So we're in the tent. I'm all ready to sleep already. It's like 6 o'clock. We're both really tired. I'm already in my sleeping bag. Got a little blankie inside. Keep me nice and warm. My sleeping bag is only a 35-degree sleeping bag, which is not very warm. I'm not sure why I bought this sleeping bag. We basically have finished the Redwood Creek Trail, and then over there is the Tall Trees Trail, which is what we came on the Red Creek Trail on yesterday. So we're just stopping before we get into the tall tree forest and getting something to eat. Alright, so we're headed into the last section of the trail, which is the Tall Trees Forest. This is the last section of trail we'll be covering on this backpacking trip. So I'm not going to record or take any pictures during this time. I'm just going to enjoy it. So yeah, it's been a fun trip. I'm glad we did this. The redwoods are definitely impressive.